Ah, shoot, I just realized I don't have any background music playing. What the hell is going on here? Why is it not playing? Lo-fi hippity hoppity. Why is it not playing? Oh, it's not playing because it's not there. Let's go to where? Not OBS. Oh man, I'm not gonna be able to go there, huh? Dang, dude. I'm gonna have to open it here, I think. Where's my... There it is. My computer's getting hammered right now. It's taking 6 frames per second. I got so much stuff open. Let me just go ahead and close this window over here because it's not really needed, to be honest. Because I'm still sitting at 6 frames per second, and that's like unnecessary. Yeah, there we go. And then also I have my which is also dropping my frames, I think. I have my other third screen on. I'm gonna shut my MacBook here in just a second. That's gonna do some stuff. I hope I don't have to reorganize my screen. Oh my god, what happened to my camera? What happened, dude? Oh yeah, of course I gotta do that. Displays. This is some garbage, man. This is some garbage. Hey, I gained 1 frame. Nice. I don't know what's up with my camera now. But I gotta flip my oh, also this is running. This doesn't need to run either. Alright, alright, alright. Oh, we gained another. Dude, that I went from just from closing that one tab, I went from 10 frames per second all the way up to, I'm sitting at 25 right now, but yeah. Anyway, I have the, let me arrange this, move this. Every time I close my MacBook screen, it does that. Okay. It might be this that's doing that. No, it shouldn't be that. Maybe it's the color correction. Let's go to my camera here and filters. And that's not it. Let me go to this one. Filters. That's not it. Really? Filters. Yo, where's all my where are my filters at, man? Why are they not? Okay, well, I don't know why I don't have my color correction filters on here. That's strange. Very strange. Yeah, let me just get rid of that. I don't know what happened. When I closed my MacBook screen, everything just went kaplooey, dude. It went kaplooey and my camera got bad. I don't know what happened. Let me go DGC again. Yeah, dude, everything's good. I mean, I don't understand. The exposure here is... I mean, I could turn the exposure down right here. That'll help a little bit, I guess. But... Oh my god, what the... What am I missing? I'm missing something. This is terrible. I had it all good, and then all of a sudden everything messes up. Filters, yeah, everything's in order except for the fact that I don't have my yo, this is weird. There it is. Oh my god. There's my color correction. So why did that cause a problem? Saturation's probably a little high. There we go. Okay. That's a little better. I'm in this little tiny box. I feel all closed in. All right, so what the hell am I doing now that everything's working? Oh, what the hell is that? Yeah, no, you don't want to see that. Close it. All right, what am I doing? Okay, let me move this over here. Let me grab this. Let me close it. Bam. What is the goal? What is the goal? Okay, so before we were getting the network stuff with psutil, net, if, address, whatever the hell that's supposed to do. And we were having issues with it and stuff, so I got put on the task to fix it, man. To fix it. It's going to be perfect. Okay, I do a terrible Donald Trump impression. But anyway, let's see. So what I'm doing is I decided to start streaming because, you know, if there's ever a time where I forget how to do this, I want to be able to reference this and see how to do it again. But I need some background music, dude. This is like, I'm sure this is doo-doo. Let me try to find some background music real quick. I could have swore, I mean, maybe I moved it. I don't know. Let's see. Computer. Yeah, users, shared, lo-fi music. There it is. Boom. Samurai Japanese. Let me copy, import. No. Is there like a copy path or something? Get info. Where to? No, that's not it, man. Yo, where the hell's the... I don't want to preview that shit. Open with, don't care about that. I just need the path to this thing. How can I get the path? Right click, no. Dude. One thing I hate about Mac is it's so difficult to navigate through this stuff if you don't, like, know. I mean, I've been using this for so long, you'd think that I'd know, but I don't. And it seems like every time I think I know, I don't. Yeah, I have no idea how to find the path to this. Quick look, share, quick actions. Copy that, no. Use groups, tag, send files. No. What the hell, dude? How the hell do I find the path to this thing? There's got to be a way. I mean, it's probably some stupid, ridiculously overcomplicated secret that you got to know or something. I don't know. Move to cycle, lo-fi, go, recent, go to connect, show, toolbar, show path bar. Oh my god. Oh my god, is this it? Is this it? Get info, copy, send. Oh my fucking god, of course not. Show view options. No, that's not it either. Show preview. Will it show the path? No. Stupid shit. Show status bar. Oh my god, dude, this is ridiculous. This is absolutely ridiculous. Add to sidebar. Oh my god, I didn't want to add that to my sidebar. Remove from sidebar. I legit, like, I should be able to click something down here and get the path to this, but I fucking can't. And that pisses me off. Alright, that's not it. Background, music, properties. Can I just drag this onto here? Of course I fucking can't. Browse. I can't even, like... Oh shit, yeah I can. Well, goddamn. Users, shared, lo-fi, samurai, OpenEye. Okay, there we go. There we go. Got that shit working, dog. Got that shit working, dog. All right. I don't have any chat or anything up. Nobody's gonna be here anyway. Anyway, okay, so what am I doing? I've been just trying to run some tests and stuff, trying to figure out. So the first thing, the task says to use the ifconfig, whatever. If I use ifconfig, wait, I'm still in the Python terminal. Oh yeah. I wanted to copy this real quick because I figured out some stuff. Let me just make a note of this. So interfaces, you get this. Interfaces. Let's see. Interfaces equals interfaces dot communicate. That's gonna give me a tuple. The first index is byte. The next index is the error log because I piped the error. Also, let's see, interfaces 0.decode. Now interfaces is just a string, so it's just a string. But there's one caveat to that. Oh, shit. 1 second. Yo. Okay, I'm coming. Okay, turn that shit on, son. I'm streaming for a little bit because I want to try to get this done fast. Because I was supposed to go off station an hour ago, and See, told you. One day. Yeah. Okay, alright, so let me shut this so it's not so overbearing. Okay, what am I doing? What the hell are you doing, Tristan? I am yeah, so I was writing that down. Okay, so yeah, here, interfaces 0.decode. Whenever you do that, yeah. Ew. What? My phone? It was okay. I don't really care for dark sodas like that, but it was alright. Okay, so let me start this over so I can show you subprocess interfaces. Interfaces communicate or print interfaces. There's this next line kind of thing on it, which is not it's not ideal. So what I gotta do, in the decode part, decode. Now if I print interfaces, you'll see it's not there, but in all actuality it actually is there, and I can prove that if I do this. If I print the last 3 items in this string, it should be u in 1, but it's not. Obviously it's going to be in 1, and the reason it's in 1 is because there's a trailing next line thing right there. And so the way to get rid of that is to slice or splice or whatever the hell it's called in Python. All of the, and the air didn't even fucking turn on. God damn. Is to get everything except for the last item. So here. And then if I print the last 3, you see u in 1, which is exactly what it's supposed to be. And if I print interfaces, it's exactly like that. And then I want to split right by space. And then if I print interfaces, I get a list, which is what I want. Okay, so let me write all that down so I don't fucking forget. Interfaces equals interfaces o.decode, and then interfaces equals, so it's a string, and now we want to say interfaces everything except for the last one, and then interfaces equals interfaces dot split by string. Okay. It looks messy, but it's easier, or I mean, it looks like it's like a bunch of repeated bullshit, but it's easier than trying to do like, I mean, it's easier to read. You know, you see, oh, interfaces equals interfaces communicate. The interfaces equals interfaces o.decode. You can kind of see step by step what's going on, as opposed to just saying like, interfaces 0.decode bracket blah 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 and stringing a bunch of bullshit together, or you know, readability is more important than complexity when it comes to doing this kind of stuff, in my opinion. Now, there is you know, people that like to say, oh, this is a bad idea, you should not override this, you shouldn't, like, you know, like mutate the data, you should just return a copy, blah blah blah, a bunch of bullshit. But who gives a fuck? I don't. So it's whatever. It's perfectly fine. All right, so now what we have is this list here. So what I was going to say earlier is, if I quit out of this, because it'd be easier if I just say ifconfig. Whenever you use subprocess to call ifconfig and you get all this data, the first, what it says in my task kind of thing, it says to use ifconfig. It doesn't say how to use ifconfig, but it says use ifconfig to get the information, and then you need to parse it, and I'll be storing it in a place, and I'll show you in a minute. But whenever you get the standard out from popen, you decode it, and then once you decode it, it looks like this. If you don't decode it, it's just a big byte string of this, pretty much, with a bunch of \ins and all that bullshit. But anyway, so my thinking behind it was, why would I want to, I mean, like, does it make sense to get this giant string and try to, I'm sure there's a more elegant way to do this. There's probably like a super easy way, you know, that I could probably install some module or something or whatever, some package, and make it so easy just to do something. Or there's probably some command that I'm just not thinking of that I could do, like ifconfig dash whatever, magic whatever, and give me exactly what I'm looking for. But this is a brute force first pass kind of solution thing. Anyway, actually, the first pass solution was to get this whole thing and then try to parse it using regex. I didn't do that because thankfully I decided, you know what, there's got to be a way to just get all of these and then, you know, get a list of these devices here, and then because it would be difficult to try to get this, because these are like different sizes, you see, they're different. If they were all consistent, if they had like 1, 2, 3, 4 rows, you know, all that stuff, I could build a regex that could parse all of that and do that just fine. But that would be way too difficult. It'd be a super overly complex regex, and I don't want to do that. So I said, okay, well, there's got to be a way. So, you know, what I did was I have config -h, and then I saw this. I have config L, and I was like, oh shit, L. What the fuck does that do? I have config -L. Oh my god, it gives me all of my devices. What the hell? So I use that. So I'm like, okay, what I can do is get the list of devices. I can say if config on each one of those, and then say, for example, if I use en0, it gives me all the information just for that one. So that makes it so much easier. I can loop through this list of devices, and then I can parse the data for each one of these. And then what I'm looking for in each one of these is this inet thing, the net mask, and then that, you know, if you hack me, who cares? Anyway, so that's what I'm looking for. That's the information that I want to get out of this. And yeah, so I think I've got the interfaces list, right? I've got that. It's exactly what I needed. It's kind of doing the same thing here for net if in interfaces. I'm just going to be doing it in a different way. So let's see, we got interfaces. Let me leave some notes here. That's JavaScript. Returns tuple of std out. Say std out and std error. That decode returns std out decoded. Returns std out decoded minus v back in like type in from the end of string, and then returns list of items split by returns list of device names split by space. Boom. So I mean, they made it super easy. It's super fucking easy, bruh. All right, now what I want to do is I want to loop through these interfaces. So I'm going to do the exact same thing here that he's doing. I'm just going to do it. I find it a lot easier to, instead of trying to go in and change lines, to just rewrite it the way that you're thinking about it. And then if it ends up being, you know, the same thing, then just take what you wrote and replace it. I mean, that's just the way my brain works. It's easier for me that way. If I try to go in and be like, okay, I don't need this, I don't need that, I always end up with like bugs and shit. But so what I'm wanting to do is I can do the same thing here. So self, actually I cannot. I need to parse. You know what? All right, so I got that what I needed. I got what I needed out of that. Got what I needed out of that. That is that thing. And I need to go to regex101.com. I need to ifconfig again no. And I need to copy all of this. Command C. And I need to paste it here. I think M is multi-line. Yep. Yeah. Okay. So now what do I need to do? I need to look for anything with, so we're going to have a capture group. And it's going to say inet, because that's exactly the one we're looking for. And then, and I think I need to do inet space like that. And then we need another capture group here that's going to have back in or M in D S W, that's what it is. W star. W star. What about capital W? No. A S F do. Okay, so something's weird here. Maybe I need it in one of these, and then inet space, and then a capture group? Or is that gonna check literal? Case sensitive. Inet, boom, makes a single character in the line. Yeah, I don't think I can add anything in here. W. What am I looking for? Inet space, back W, as many times as needed. Back W as many times as needed. And then this and this. No, not that. This as many times as needed. Man, that's not gonna work either. Okay, let's see. Space. Capture group. Damn. Okay, so yeah, I'm not going to try to build one that dynamically gets all those. What I'm going to do is I'm going to build specifically an inet one. I know that it's going to be a IP address so I can kind of format it that way. And then the broadcast, actually, yeah, the broadcast can probably be the same way. So we'll say inet space inet what's or broadcast space boom boom. Is that right? What's or? Gotta find or. Something or something. Match either A or B. So yeah, it is a needs to be a capture group. A or B. Let's get rid of this outer capture group for now. See if that makes a difference. inet. Okay, there we go. So now we're getting this and we're getting this, which is also an IP looking thing. Let's see. So I guess I can just make multiple of these or make it match like a certain amount of times. 3, 4, like that. Make this match 4 times. And then this says 4 quantifier. The repeated capture group will only capture the last iteration, which I guess is what this red is for. So I need to add a capture group around this, right? Oh yeah. So I need a capture group to capture all of this, and then this one, yeah, okay. Let's see. Put a capture group around the repeated group to capture all iterations, or use a non-capturing group instead if you're not interested in data. You know what? To make things easier, instead of doing that, because then I'm going to have to like check if something contains something or whatever, and then there's going to be a conditional. I might as well just make it like this, right? And then just get the whole thing. Yeah, it looks like there's a space being captured right there for some reason, but that's okay. All right, so this is going to be my regex for the inet. That's pretty simple. Let me up here, let's say inet regex equals, shit, how do I do this? / then all this bullshit. Command C, Command V. I forget how to do this. I need to add like an R here or something. I think I had an R there. Anyway, inet regex. What else do we need? Net mask regex equals R blah blah blah. And then we also need a what's it called? In the SPD here, it's called a gateway. Gateway regex equals R string blah blah blah. Okay. All right. This is the gateway one's gonna be easy because I just add. Oh shit! What did I do that for? I just changed this to broadcast, right? Just change it to broadcast. C. Gateway, boom, Command V, and then netmask regex. This one's going to be netmask, and it's going to be that. Is there a flag that I can unset here? multi-line global. No. Oh, I know what I can do. I can. This is the start. No, this is the start. This is the end. Oh, also I don't need this anymore. This will be back W star. Maybe I don't need this. There we go. That's all I needed. Cool. All right. Awesome. That was easy, dude. Easy. If it works. If it works. Yeah, that's it. That's if it works, definitely. Okay, so we got that stuff. Let's see. Get interfaces. Let's get rid of this. Boom. Add a new comment here that says what this stuff's doing. Get IP, or no. Build regex for IP, netmask and gateway. Okay, cool. So for netif in interfaces, we need to. So we're gonna have to create a new, let's say interface data equals subprocess dot p open. This is gonna be ifconfig, and then dot format netif, right? And then shell equals true, std out equals subprocess dot pipe, and std error equals subprocess dot pipe. Okay. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to change the title of this stream. I need to do that. I feel like an idiot. Click go live. I'm so fucking hungry, dude. So hungry. But I don't get to eat until I finish this shit. How about that? How about that, Bo? Alright, let me, it's probably going to get laggy here because it always gets laggy when I do this thing. Let me change the title to live coding. How to parse if config data. Python. Watch me figure out how to parse data received from subprocess if config. All right, cool. That works. And we're not using JavaScript, React Native, GraphQL, GQL, or any of that. We're using hashtag Python, hashtag Unix, hashtag subprocess, hashtag I don't know, bash. I have no idea. Hashtag coding, hashtag scripting. I have no idea, to be honest. Okay, save. That's good enough. Did it save? Yes, it saved. Let's close that. All right. So we got that. That's working pretty nicely. We got the thing. Yeah. Those are the regexes. Okay. So I can close regex 101. That should be fine. Keep that open. All right. Okay, cool, man. Cool. Interface data, subprocess, popen, ifconfig, netif, shell equals true, standard out equals subprocess pipe, standard error equals subprocess pipe. Why am I getting anything here? Line too long. Fuck you. Okay, interface data. Interface data. What do we do? Interface data. Interfaces. Interface data dot communicate. Right? Communicate. We gotta override this variable. Interface data dot communicate. We do the same thing. Interface data equals interface data O because it's a tuple, and then dot decode. Or should I just parse the byte string? Interesting. Let's check it out. Let's see what would be better. I shouldn't have closed that regex101.com, but I mean, I got the stuff here, so it doesn't matter. Let's go Python 3. Let me make this a little bigger so it's easier to see. What am I doing? Okay. Python 3 import sub process as sp. Okay. Interfaces. You know what? I don't have time to do that. Copy and paste this. C V enter. Oh, yeah, shit. Some process. S E S E S P. There we go. All right. What was I doing? Oh yeah. Oh wait, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to see if. Yeah. No, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to see if when I ifconfig no like that, then interfaces equals. I'll just say I equals interfaces dot communicate, and then I'll just pass in O here. Print I. Okay, so that's the byte string. So let me copy that. Copy that. Command C. Paste it over here. Command V. And we're going to see if we can still get the data correctly with it being a byte string. Okay. Just to make sure, you know, never be too careful. Copy. Paste. And would you look at that? We cannot. We cannot. And the reason for that is if you find inet here, let me find it so I don't have to search through it. Oh shit. Yeah, there it is. Okay. inet. It doesn't look like there's any spaces. Yeah, there is spaces. Interesting. So why was I not able to get that information? That's weird. Maybe when I copy and pasted it, it didn't like that. Oh yeah, okay, I can still get it. Cool. So I don't even have to do the decode thing. I can still get it like this, just fine. So that takes away one step, right? Takes away one step. So I don't even have to decode. Decoding is not necessary. I just need the first thing. Decoding not necessary. Here. All right, interface data. Actually, I'm gonna change. Yeah. It's still interface data. Okay. So for netif, interface data equals that. Now what do we got to do? We have the interface data, which is this giant string of bullshit, and we want to get some stuff from it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna create three variables. It's gonna be inet. Or we're just gonna say IP equals blank, netmask equals blank, and gateway equals blank, right? Let's move these to the top like that. Interface data equals that. And you know what? I don't want to create these every single time I run this loop. I'm just going to create them right above the loop there. I'm going to set them to a safe default, and I'm going to say for net if in interfaces interface blah blah blah. We got byte string of interface data, right? Decoding not necessary here. And then now we just want to set, let's see, IP equals, we'll say temp data. Say temp data, or we'll just say temp equals, trying to think of how to do this, like what the better way to do this would be, the more easily understandable. Let's see, parsed data equals inet underscore regex dot match dot test dot search re dot search dot split dot compile dot find match. Let's see, do I get any information on these? Dot full match dot find all dot find iter full match. What does this do? Give me some information on this. Full match. Let's see. You know what? The best thing to do would be to check the docs. Python RE module. I like W3 schools for like the first thing to go to, because it's like easy, simple. If I can't find what I'm looking for here, then I go to the Python doc. Let's see. Find all returns a list containing all matches. Search returns a match object if there is a match anywhere in the string. Split returns a list where the string has been split. Sub blah blah blah. Yeah, we don't care about that. I want to test this. So let's see. X equals r.search text run print yes, we have a match. No, we don't have a match. I don't care to print that. I want to print X. Print X. What's in X? That's what I want to know. It's a match object. Match equals the rain in Spain. The something Spain. I just want to match Spain. What if I just match search match Spain? What if I search back W? What does that give me? Match T. Okay, back W star. So this is just going to return, or well, I'm going to have to get that from that. So match equals the. Okay, so if I say X dot what match, can I access it that way? X dot match. R dot match, re dot match object has no attribute match. So what can I do? Dot search. Isn't there like a def thing or something that I can use? Maybe it's dir. Starts with a D, I know that. Fuck. What the hell is it? Fuck it. Okay, anyway. Alright, we'll figure it out. Okay, full match. We want to do search. The pattern is inet regex, and the string is interface data. And there's no flags, I guess. What happens if I get rid of these flags? Global, multi-line. Yeah, okay. Cool. Interface data. Then we say, so parse data equals that. So that's now a match object. Parsed data equals parsed data dot group. Parse data dot group. Okay. I give up. Oh, I could just do that here. I'm an idiot. Import re, right? Okay. All right, import re. Now I want to get the inet bullshit, so we're gonna say we're gonna do this. Command C, Command V, paste, and then we're going to copy this here. Command C, Command V, parse data equals re.search, inet regex, interface data, but it's actually just going to be I. What the fuck just happened? What the fuck? Okay. And it's just going to be I. Cannot use string pattern on a bytes-like object. Oh, interesting. Okay. I didn't know that. Cannot use string pattern on a bytes-like object. What if I make this bytes? Oh my god. Oh, and I also don't need these. Let's make this bytes, see what happens. Parse data, read.search. Oh shit! Print parsed data. Oh shit, that worked. Oh my god, look at that. Look at that, dude. That's pretty beautiful, to be honest. The only thing is, well, I guess I could split this and then get the, because this is going to be 0, this is going to be 1, and there's going to be a blank, I think. Now I got to figure out how to get that match. Parsed data. What if I just do that? Okay, so parsed data dot groups. Oh, okay, cool. Look at that. What the fuck is the 103? Oh, that's the last thing. Oh shit, so awesome. So I got the match, it matched this, and then the groups, because I only had a capture group over the thing, it's giving me this entire thing, which is fucking awesome. So I just need to get the very first one. So I just need to say, let's see, IP equals parsed data dot groups, right? And then I just need to grab the first one, right? And then I need to dot decode. Let's see if I can string this whole thing together. Dot decode. And then I need to dot strip. See what happens. IP. Dude, what? Oh my god. This is ugly though. I would never write this in production code because it's just like there's 3 different things happening, right? You have this, then you have the decode, then you have the strip. Oh, no. 4 different things happening. You got this, then you've got this, then you've got this, then you've got this. 4 different things happening to get this. And it's just, when you have a bunch of code and you're trying to read through it, it makes it pretty confusing when you do that, when you just string that shit together. I see so many times, so many people, they'll show like screenshots of their code and be like, oh my god, I don't know what's wrong with my code. I can't figure out how to fix it. And it's like, well, your first problem is no one can read it. I can't read that bullshit. You know what I mean? Like, how do you expect somebody to help you and it looks like fucking rocket science? Anyway, Parse data equals re.search inet regex interface. So the first thing we learned was that we can use bytes. Second thing we learned is that we don't need this, right? So let's do some bytes. Bytes. Oh shit. Bytes. And then parse data equals re.search. Parse data equals re.search. We'll call this match. Match equals re.search inet regex and then interface data, which is that giant thing. Decode not necessary here, and then parse data equals parse data dot. What did I do here again? I fucking forgot. We'll just call it group. I don't know. Groups equals parse data dot groups. This would actually be match dot groups. So we got groups now. We want to get the index, so this would be the IP. So IP would equal groups O, right? And then IP would equal IP.decode. And then IP equals IP.strip. This, I don't know why that's still gray. So, all right, let's leave some notes. Let's see, subprocess call. ifconfig on each netif interface name. So we get that, and then we do a match for IP and process and parse data and parse data, and then we're gonna have to do the exact same thing for we have to do the exact same thing for the other two as well. So let's go ahead and just copy those. This one's not going to be IP. This is going to be netmask. Get the fuck out of my face. God damn. This is going to be netmask. This is going to be netmask. Yep. Get out of my fucking face, dude. God damn. Netmask. All right. Netmask groups O, netmask decode, netmask strip. Groups equals match.groups. This will be the netmask regex interface data. This will be the gateway regex interface data. Okay, match for netmask data, match for gateway and parse data. inet, netmask, broadcast. Yep. Let's let all that stuff kind of do its thing. Let's go ahead and save it. What does that little lock do? Make file read only. Are you serious? Why is it still all like that? Is it because I'm streaming? Is that why it's taking so long? Netmask.strip. I imagine all of these are going to have, let's see, broadcast. Going to have that leading. Oh no! That's not good. That's going to be there, huh? That's not good. Let's check out the netmask regex here. Oh, sorry, you don't even know what I'm looking at. Okay, so netmask is going to be good. Did I do any extra stuff on that? So I just decoded and I stripped. There's nothing to strip there, so that's fine. But the broadcast one is going to give me a problem. Yeah, that broadcast one's going to give me a problem. because broadcast is at the end. If this was parsed, if you notice, if I quit and I say ifconfig, then O, broadcast is right here at the end, and there's a \n right there. And my regex is trying to grab that for some reason. I gotta figure that out. I don't want that. Otherwise, I gotta split that out of there, and that could be dangerous. Yeah, see, so it's trying to grab that last thing for some weird reason. I don't know why. Is it because that's space? It's not because of the space. Pattern error, what the fuck? Oh. I got rid of that. Oh, what the hell? Come on. There we go. Oh, and then the backslash. Oh shit, I'm inserting. That's why. That explains a whole lot. Paste. Okay. We want $? No, that doesn't do it either. Why is it grabbing that last thing right there? This is one. Oh, because I'm doing this? I want it literally to grab that, not literally to grab that and then question mark if it's there. Okay, there we go. That fixed that. Oh my god. Oh, I'm so happy I fixed it. Okay, Control Command C. Let's go ahead and override that. Command V, and you know what that means? That means if I take this inet one and I can fix this, because it's also grabbing a space there, which is causing me to have to do the extra step of stripping it. But if I do the exact same thing, make this literal, not, because I think period is an actual thing. And then I add a question mark, which says, hey, this is optional. If it's there, awesome. If it's not, and then now I have this little thing here, whatever. Oh, I was just highlighting it. Okay, cool. So now that's updated, so that's good. And that is all Gucci. Let me just override that. The netmask one is perfect. I mean, these are pretty much the same thing. This is getting an IP kind of styled address. So you know what I can actually do? I could just say IP regex. IP format regex equals this, and then I'll just put this here just because I want to be cool, you know. It's always cool to be cool. And then dot format IP format regex. It made it so much longer. It's almost like, what's the point? You know what I mean? So let's not do that. I had a chance to be cool, and I was like, you know what? I'll take it. I'll see if I can be cool with it. But I failed miserably with that. Why is this showing? Oh well, who cares? I can fix that if I just slide me over. There. Now I can see it. Now it's as if it didn't happen, and this is kind of bothering me too. Let me move myself down just a little bit if I can, if it'll let me. It doesn't look like it wants to let me. There we go. Got him. Alright, back to what we were doing. Man, I'm already an hour in and I've still barely gotten through this. Okay. Netmask.strip. Yeah, we don't need to strip anymore. We don't need to strip anymore. We don't need to strip anymore. .decode. Awesome. Gucci. Match. Returns. I'm just going to add notes to all these. Returns match object. Returns tuple of matches. Returns data we are looking for. And then converts byte to string. There we go. Why? Because I can. If someone wants to remove it, they can, I guess. But comments never hurt anyone. Boom. There we go. Okay, cool. So we have the IP, we have the net mask, we have this also says IP. This needs to be gateway. Gateway. You know what? Command C, Command V, Command V. Okay, there we go. All right, that works. So now what we need to do is populate the data, the variable here. So we have IV network interfaces, which has a network interface name, and then the data, which is pretty much already done for us. Netif is the name because of the thing we did up there. So self dot. I'm just going to do this down here. And I'm going to say populate populate dunder IV something. What is it called? IV network interfaces. Network underscore interfaces. Okay. Now we say self dot dunder IV underscore network interfaces equals an object interfaces netif equals I'm going to say IP underscore address. This would be IP. Net mask. This would be net mask. And default gateway. Default gateway. Default gateway as gateway. And to be honest, I don't even know if this that I got is the actual gateway, but I did the majority of the work. If it ends up not being what they're looking for, I mean, it's a pretty easy change. You just change what you're parsing. So default gateway is what that is. Looks pretty good to me. Populate IV network interfaces. Now the next thing is I need some error handling here. So make it easier to parse rather than trying to parse data out of the giant byte string that we would receive from only ifconfig. So we got ifl, interfaces communicate, interfaces dash n returns std out, decode minus the dash back in from the end of string, interfaces equals interfaces that split, blah, 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 build, regex for IP netmask and gateway, IP netmask, gateway for netif in interfaces. Now let's check their loop and see what they were doing here. So they have for netif in interfaces self iv netif interfaces if if attribute short names dot netif in self underscore iv system monitor callbacks, call result equals callback function system monitor function name network interface monitor loop command name attribute short names dot network if success rc blah 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 self iv network interfaces dot network if in self that. Okay. Self dot underscore iv network interfaces. Why would well, I don't know what that other kind of command thing they were doing was actually doing, and maybe that's why they couldn't get it to work. I have no idea. But the way it looks like is netif equals interfaces netif. Why would they network if in self iv system monitor callbacks? Why would they do this inside the loop though? Set command feedback callback finished. Interesting. I'm not sure. But that's what they were doing, so I'm sure they know what they're doing. So I have no idea. Okay, anyway. Let me just add that other section down here as well, because I'm not really sure what they're doing there. But I don't want to step on their toes. Man, we're just gonna fix that. V. All right, if attribute short names network if in IV network interfaces yeah. If attribute short names dot network if in self IV system monitor callbacks result equals self call callback functions system monitor function names system base monitoring loop yeah self IV network interfaces. Yeah, sure. Man, that chicken's so good. Okay, so now I have a question. Do I wrap a try except around this entire for loop? Well, inside the entire for loop, but around everything? Or do I wrap a try except around each section? To me, it would make sense to wrap a try except around each section, so that way if an exception does get thrown, you know exactly which little block of code to look at. It kind of isolates, instead of it just being in this whole massive bullshit, it's like, oh, okay, so it's whenever we were doing this or whenever we were doing this. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to say try, I'm going to do this, blah, 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 tab, except exception as error, return message plus equals ef dot parse exception while trying to get interface data from subprocess and pass an error. So we're looping. Do I want to return straight out of that, or do I want to just build a list of errors? Subprocess.p open. I feel like there's a lot of other defensive programming kind of routes to take, because subprocess.p open, I'm piping the standard out and the standard error I need to check if standard error is not 0. Dot communicate. I'm gonna say error equals interface data 1. Let's say if error. So if it's not 0, 0 means that nothing is wrong. If it's something, then something's wrong. So if error, we want to do something. What do we want to do? What does this even look like? Let's go Python 3 again. Actually, let me clear this because it's ugly. Clear. Python 3. I want to import subprocess as SP. Or say I equals sp dot p open if config no shell equals true, std out equals sp dot pipe, std error equals sp dot pipe. And then we have I equals I dot communicate and I. Okay, so it's an empty byte string. How can I show? Can I say bool or boolean? Boolean? Bool? False. Okay, there we go. Bool. Then we say I, O, true. We say I, O, I equals string I, or no, I equals I dot decode. I equals I1 dot decode. I1 dot decode. Bool I. False. There we go. So if it's a byte, it's automatically true, and if it's a string, it can eval to false because it's empty. If I just print I, yeah, it's an empty string. Okay, cool. So error equals interface data 1 error equals error dot decode. And then if error, then we want to return message. What would error even be? If I did I equals p open ifconfig, some bullshit, right? I did like abc, whatever, and then it'll give me I.communicate, I1.decode, ifconfig interface abc does not exist. Okay, yeah. So return message plus equals error. So if there's an error, it's going to show some, you know. Oh shoot, I wasn't even showing you guys. I'm over here talking for no reason. So what I did was I ran the popen on eno communicate, got the list. I checked this value here, which is the error. I checked this with bool. It came back as true, and that's because it's a byte string, so I decoded it. And then I checked it again. Bool I evaluated the false, and that's because it's an empty string. So I checked a interface that doesn't exist, which is ifconfig abc, blah, blah, blah. I communicate, decode, I printed it printed this nice little error message there. So what I did was, if it's not there, then I append the error to the return message, right? But there's got to be a better way to do that. I'm not sure how they want to handle those errors there, so I think I'm just going to leave a note. Return message plus equals error interface. So I'm going to say, I'm just going to add some fix me's here. Handle errors to your liking. Okay, exception, return message. I'm going to add fix me, handle errors to your liking. You know what? I'm not going to do the decode there. I'm just going to say if error.decode here. Error.decode return plus equals error.decode. Because it's like this, it's an easier footprint to read doing it this way than it was to do it in another line like that. For me anyway. All right, so we got this try except here. We're gonna wrap another try except around this. Try. Except exception as error. Return message plus equals ef dot parse exception while trying to regex match for IP error. Regex match for IP hashtag fix me. Handle errors to your liking. Because I don't know how they want to handle errors. I don't know if they want to just return straight out of this or if they want to build some sort of list and report it later. I'm not sure if they want to log it. I'm not sure how they want to do that. Okay. Groups.match groups IP groups O. We always want to check if there is a length to groups. If len groups. If not len groups. If not len groups. Fix me. Handle errors to your liking. Pass. We're gonna return message plus equals groups didn't match anything. Groups didn't match anything useful. Regex didn't match anything useful. Regex didn't match anything useful. How the fuck do you spell useful? 2 L's? I have no fucking clue. Anyway, what I want to do is import. I want to see what happens when you match a regex that doesn't have what you're looking for, or when you try to match a regex that doesn't have anything you're looking for. So I'm gonna do this, right? And I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna say re. Let's see. Match equals re dot search that against the string of Tristan Armstrong. Okay. Match print match none. Oh, okay. So match is none. Match. If not match. That was easy enough. Return message. Regex match returned none. If not len, let's see, and then we also want to do this again. Copy, paste. Groups equals match.groups. If not len groups, return message IP groups 0. IP.ip.decode. Because we know it's going to be a byte string. Yeah, that's a given. Okay, and I think that's done for that one. Try. Just go ahead and move this stuff over. Accept. Exception. Exception as error. Return message plus equals ef dot parse exception. Trying to regex match for netmask. Error. Command V. Match. If not match. Then return message plus equals regex match returned none. Boom. I know that's annoying, but it shows, you know, exactly what we're looking for. Now we want to say groups equals match groups. We want to check, make sure there's a length there. It's better to check than not to check, because if you don't check, then you always end up running into issues. If not, len groups, return message, fuck, plus equals. I'm hungry, I'm trying to get done with this. Didn't match anything useful. I don't think that's actually useful, but oh. Let's see, Command V, fix me, blah, blah, blah. Okay, that's good. Regex, we're going to say regex for netmask. Didn't match anything useful. That way, you know exactly where it's coming from. Regex for IP didn't match anything useful. Regex for IP match return none. Regex match return. Regex for match for netmask match return none. Okay, and yeah, now to the next one. Try tab accept exception as error. Return message plus equals ef dot parse exception regex match for gateway error match. If not match, return message plus equals regex for gateway match returned none. Okay, we got groups. If not len groups, return message plus equals regex for regex for gateway didn't match anything useful. Dude, how the hell do you spell useful? Why am I getting this wrong? Isn't that how I spelled it? U-S-E? What? That's how I spelled it, isn't it? Useful? U-S-E-F-U-L? Yeah. Why is it saying that's wrong? Maybe it's because I'm streaming, so it's like taking forever. Yeah, because I'm sitting at like 20 FPS. That's probably why. Okay. Try. That way it's all organized. Everyone knows what's happening. I need to copy this. Command C. Command V. Command V. Command V. IV interface. Network interface. Populate IV network interface. Net.if. We don't need to try except that. If it's in that, then we want to do this. We want to do that. Okay. I think that's good. I mean, I think that's pretty much everything. Oh, I need to wrap a try except around that. Try. Babe, I have a question. Babe, I have a question. How many times are you gonna listen to that song? She's been listening to the song for like a week straight. Over. Return message plus equals ef dot parse exception. Parse exception while trying to get list of network interfaces. Error. This one I think I can return. Get list of network interfaces. Yeah. This get interfaces needs to come down here. Okay. Get list of network interfaces. Error. Return. Yeah, we can. I think we could return normally here. rdk.success. rc.exception failure. rdk.return message. Return message. rdk.debug data. Debug data. All right, now I need to add a code paragraph over this. Iterate over all network interfaces associate on the system to assign to populate IV underscore network interfaces. IV underscore network interfaces by by using subprocess to popen ifconfig on each network interface and using regular expressions to parse the data. Let's see. V. Continue. What the hell? Oh, while. It's in a while loop. Okay. There's a loop within a while. Wow. Okay. While interface is monitoring loop thread. Okay, so it's monitoring. That's why. All right. Okay, so I'm gonna call this done. And I'm gonna go ahead and commit this. Check it. Changed a bunch of shit. What's this method called? Network interface monitor. Update network interface monitoring loop. Replaces the old method of retrieving the network interface data with a new subprocess and ifconfig. It's a list of network interfaces and calls popen on each interface, parsing the data and populating the IV. Okay. Now let's commit. I think we're good. Commit. To-dos were found. Actually, no, let's cancel IV. There are various to-dos left behind for you to handle errors to your liking. Okay. Let's commit. File committed. Go ahead and push that now. Yep, push. All right, cool. That's it, dude. That is all of it. That is how you parse data from ifconfig and extrapolate the IP, the net mask, the gateway, I think. And that was just a little bit of me, coding and stuff, trying to get that card task completed. Because now I believe I should be able to call that done. Changes interface by using subprocess to call ifconfig and parse the output and update the relevant IVs when there have been changes and according to IV network interface update frequency. And according to IV update frequency. What? Is that something I missed, or is that something that was already taken care of? I think I just needed to change that one thing. Yeah, because they have that here, see? Boom, time to sleep, continue, blah, blah, blah. Okay, Update IVs. I think that's the only IV we need to update was that, I believe. Yeah, because I didn't have to do any of the USB device stuff. Okay, cool. Cool, so that should work. Let me close this. Let me open my Trello thing here. Yeah, let's leave that. All right. All right, I'm gonna call that done. Yeah, because I think I finished that. I think I did exactly what I needed to do, and I hope they'll be satisfied with what I came up with. I hope. So, yep, I will catch you guys on the flippy flip, man. Let's see. Catch you guys on the flippy flip, man. I don't know. Anyway, all right, yep, that's how you do that, and peace out, homies.